Carry on.
The Hort, a place of contemplation and study. The knowledge of the old world has been gathered in this place.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here, take this. It looks like you could use it. Just don't tell anyone, all right?
Interesting. They emphasize nutrition over appearance and taste here.
It might not be the best you can taste, but a healthy mind and body is better than a dead mind and body.
Thanks. The food is appreciated.
Manners, too. I hope you stick around. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. Once a day, in the refectory. It might not be tasty, but it'll keep you alive. The daily rations are free for our happy family of clerics. Everyone else has to pay.
How long have you been in charge of the refectory?
I was assigned here when the last food technician sent a dozen men to the infirmary. It wasn't my first choice, but the job came with a promotion, a safe posting, and a complete absence of rippers.
Do you feed everyone here in the Hort?
Yes, with help from others and our technology. It was join a faction and stay alive. So, glory to Kalan.
You think that about outlaws, and you go and join these fanatics?
Think. I watched it happen, as Baxter sent his raiding parties to steal and kill. Sure, the Hort isn't perfect, but they aren't just killers.
Ugh. Why is the food so bad?
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best for growing things. So, we have to supplement. with manufactured substitutes. Nutritionally balanced, designed for body and a balanced metabolism. They sort of forgot the flavor.
I can give you some food for my supplies.
I take that offer of help. But you're right. Maybe supplementing our supplies is a good idea. I know some people on the outside who haven't joined the faction. They could trade with us. Yeah, that would help them and us.
If you need the food, take it from them.
No. I came here to get away from people who think like that. We need trade, not theft and murder. That means finding someone who understands the people out there as well as those in here. Do you think that's you?
I can negotiate the food supplies for you.
This will take tact. I don't want guns waved around. There's to be no bloodshed. You think I'll attack them? That's the normal approach for an outlaw. They put together survival packs with fresh meat in them. They're hunters, you see. If you could get me 20 of those packs, anything we can get to supplement what the foraging units bring in has to be a help. So talk to them and see if you can make it an ongoing arrangement.
Where are the people you want to trade with?
They've set up a makeshift camp southwest of Hort. Find our outpost out there and go north. You'll find them there. See what they need, and if we can make this a long-term arrangement, right? That will make a real difference.
That was inappropriate. I must remember these ruins. I would like to return to them someday. Initiating combat. over there.
This will be useful.
From my reading, I would say this must have served as a water treatment facility at one time. That said, I wouldn't recommend trying the water here. I would have liked to see the old world as it was before the comet.
There was something hanging there. No, I'm not good enough for that.
A new wanderer in our midst. Welcome, vagabond.
What did you call me?
Hey, calm down. We are two souls bound by our journeys in the wasteland. I am Router, vagabond, wastrel, survivor. Welcome to this blessed corner of this world. Here amongst these rocks, away from the confusion of unbelievers, here you can be free, at one with the world. I know it might not look like it, but life can be pretty good here. So, I bid you welcome, and offer you the chance to stay and join our happy community.
You call this rock pile a community?
Hey, I was just trying to be friendly. This might be a community in progress, but we are creating something here that will grow into one of the greatest civilizations on Magalan. All it takes is a meeting of minds, a sharing of dreams. Too many times I have seen people crushed as they watch their dreams die. But enough of that. What can I do for you?
You're pretty friendly for someone who has chosen to live in the middle of nowhere.
A dream brought me here. Not any chem-fueled vision, an honest dream of freedom preserved. And I want to share that dream with the world.
You're hiding something. Tell me what it is.
I'm not hiding anything. You can see all we have. We came here with nothing. Once we were reavers, famous reavers, but now we are settlers. There are many who offer freedom, only for you to find it to be a trap. But we aren't those people.
It sounds like you had a bad experience.
I fell for the lie that is Tavar. Oh, those outlaws sold the dream of freedom. Then they drowned it in blood. Blood, scrap, power and profit. That's all that drove Baxter and his men.
So you left?
Oh, you don't leave Baxter. You can't just walk out the door. We won his confidence, persuaded him that we were going out on a raid, and we made our escape. Baxter was used to people disappearing on raids. Casualties, you see. Of course, he sent loyal men to keep an eye on us. Those men we had to sacrifice so the rest of us could be free.
And have the outlaws come after you?
We've seen raiding parties, but we've hidden from them. Now Baxter's lost his seat in Tavar to the Duke. He'll be looking at getting his fort back, not worrying about a few escapees. He must have forgotten us by now. And so, if you like, you would be welcome to stay and relax here. You can learn more about us.
Thank you. I will stay.
There is no need to thank me. All are welcome here.
You're an Igniton. Why not join the clerics?
You think the clerics are free? They might offer safety, but in joining them, we would have swapped one set of chains for another. The only way our dream could become true was to begin our own community. While the other factions talk about being free, we want that to be true. We want to be free people.
An interesting social experiment, though we will have to wait centuries to see if this small band can indeed evolve into a faction of comparable size, power, and influence to those already in existence.
Hundreds? We intend to be around for thousands.
And is everything going well here?
Freedom comes with a price, sometimes literally, and we're short of shards. We need shards. But before that, we need to get our generator running. And that means finding the right components to repair it. But where to find the pieces we need out here, at the end of the world? We need some of those plastic string things you find in machines. But I don't know where you can find them.
You're from Tavar and you don't know how to salvage components? I'll fix the generator.
Oh, we weren't salvage collectors. We were Baxter's brute force. We looted, burned, destroyed. We didn't learn about making anything. Bit of a drawback now we're out here trying to survive. Great, as long as these are the right sort of plastic strings, wires, we should be in business. Well, it works. Shit, you know your components. Thanks for your expertise. You could make a living at this. Here, I haven't got shards, but this might come in handy.
Do you have anything to trade here? I'm looking to buy some survival packs of meat.
Yes, of course. We're good hunters. So, we have, hunting stuff to trade. Food, bits of animals, and the survival packs you mentioned.
I'll take some. They need supplies back at the Horde.
Yeah, no. You see, there is one problem. Animals seem to want the meat we've got. I mean, big, wild animals. We could fight them off with weapons, but, no weapon shops out here.
I thought you were good hunters.
Oh, we are. We're fierce. F-E-A-R-C-E. whatever, fierce. But these animals are big. I mean, B-I-G. Big, right?
So, you need me to get you weapons?
Weapons? Shit, no. We can make them ourselves. We hunt. We trade. We... you know. We're a community. So here's the deal. An old friend is coming to visit soon to sell me the gear we need to, you know. I told him I'll have the shards by then. But I'm missing the shards we need. You help me, I help you. You've helped the community will work it out.
Is this enough for you to give me the supplies?
Not exactly, but keep the rest. I'll get my friend down to this amount. Get him to give a discount. Right, so, you can take what you need once you're in.
That didn't work. I'm in.
The old world is truly fascinating.
I'm in. I'm in.
Well, you've been walking around for a while now. I smell like a dead troll. I've sweated so much. This freedom is fucking hard work.
Why did you come to Ignadon?
To escape the past.
The past?
The wrong friends, the wrong goals, the wrong life. Anything's better than spilling blood for profit. That just means the people who send you to do it have put a price on your life. That's all the reason I need. That's all I have to say.
Are you looking for a place to stay?
No.
But you need to get some sleep, I can see that. Don't forget to rest. Your body won't forgive that for long. And when you get rest, don't just go sleeping on rocks. That's no good at all. You can use the beds in our storeroom anytime you want. Sleep, relax, dream of freedom.
Have a safe journey.
I have the survival packs you asked for.
They gave it to you? Will they do it again? What did they want to trade?
They wanted Alexit.
That makes sense. Then they can trade for what they need. Here, I hope that covers what you paid.
Call us even.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope we can trade with them again. That way we might all start trusting each other.
Teach me something.
Yeah? Trolls, mantises, raptors. It's crazy to travel out there.
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. I don't teach outlaws. You'll have to find someone else.
I know how to defend myself.
So you say. But I'll bet as soon as you see an Alb Raider flying over your head, you'll crawl into a hole like everyone else.
Will that be the Mark 7 or the 8 with the reswept intakes? Because hiding won't work for those things. You're best dodging the attack runs, then aiming for the lateral vents.
Are you trying to tell me you could evade their target tracking systems?
Better by running than hiding in a hole.
No, no way. You'll shove your face in the dirt as soon as one turns up. But maybe someday I'll pick your brains about what you know. Until then, keep training.
How can I train here?
I only train acolytes and above. And even then, I choose who I train. You must want to commit. You must want to understand the art of combat, not just the brutality of it.
So, you're a combat instructor.
I am Paladin Hagen, and I teach more than combat. I teach the art of fighting. Body, mind, and spirit combining into the finest fighting force. Only the purest, strongest, and smartest can train with me. You see, there's been war on this planet ever since that damn comet came down, bringing Elex with it, and we are the only ones who can end it.
You said you are a paladin?
Correct. Only a paladin is allowed to wear armor like mine. But we paladins aren't just warriors for Kalan with special abilities, but we are also researchers, searching for new uses for Elex.
How can I earn something for myself around here?
You take the next step of the journey and show your commitment. The Horde suffered an attack by mutants about a week ago. They came from the north or northeast, and the survivors returned that way. The men I sent after those survivors haven't returned. If you find out where the mutants are coming from, there will be a fair payment waiting here for you.
I'll kill those mutants.
I'll give you the coordinates I sent my men to. See if you can find out what is bringing those mutants so close to the Horde. Then kill them and return to me. You're dismissed.
Nothing is free in life.
What are you doing here?
Too easy.
Only Kalan can lead you to safety. Kalan is the only shield your soul shall find.
The world is changing. We must all see that.
hear his words and take them to your heart.
Just watch out for those damn cows.
Efficient, successful. The clerics have achieved great things with the technology that was entrusted to them. Who knows what they can achieve in the years to come?
Stay here.
Okay.
Too easy. Follow me.
Of course.
Hey, you! I need an adjustable wrench and a set of retaining rings. And, if you are up for it, bring me a weapons-grade Elex battery, a pressurized air intake valve, and what was the last?
I'll get the things you need.
Wait a second. There is still something missing. Let me think now. Damn it, it was right here. I had it a moment ago. Adjustable wrench, retaining rings, pressurized air intake valve, and I'm still missing a few screws, of course. But what was the last thing? Not the orbital reset brake. At any rate, I have that. Pin 3 bracket arm. I know I forgot one of those last time. Could it be that again? Think. Well, I've not seen it anywhere. But what if it's something else?
Do you want my help?
Quiet. Oh, damn it, that's my line of concentration gone. You know how hard it is to get a moment's peace to think in this place? Damn it, what the hell was it that I was thinking about? I think I will have to get the tool myself. The machines we build and maintain here, they are all that will stop the Alps. But, do I get the resources I need to do the job properly? Do I, hell?
What's got you so stressed?
We used to work. We used to make things and think of the future. But now everything we do is for combat. I didn't become a mechanic for that, but I suppose we all have to do our duty if this war is to be won.
Sounds like you think your work is important.
Now, you're sounding like a legate. This isn't ego. This isn't about me. This is about getting the equipment our forces need. You don't think that's important? We are the only ones who can really stop the Alps. That takes a toll. That means everything here has to go smoothly. That means I've got to get production running at full capacity. And it means I need someone to take care of some of the day-to-day things, while I get all this working properly.
Pay me, and I'll help you.
Deal. It's not like I have time to waste. I need you to get me a set of replacement parts. With all the mechanics we've lost recently, we are chronically undermanned here. So, this list has been sitting here waiting to be sorted. If you're available, I need you to get over to my supplier and get me those parts, okay?
No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. We need those parts.
Where can I find your supplier?
He's a trader. He sets up business near the gate during the late evening hours.
A visitor? What are you doing here? Please keep your eyes and hands off the equipment. Not least because you'll do yourself an injury. If you can handle yourself, I could use your help.
What do you need help with?
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves. I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery party and what's gone wrong with those mechs. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong before they go haywire too. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. That's my guess. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can check them.
So, you're some sort of mechanic?
Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring materials, producing new mechs, and repairing our mech squadrons, among other duties. Sure, the other legates are out there using their skills and suggestions to take the fight forward. But we're here giving the Horde the mechs that keep us safe.
Okay, I'll bring you the AI chips.
Good. I hope I'm right about this. And I hope it's just one batch that's affected. If this is a problem with the AI chip design, we'll have to track down all the AI chips of that design before more mechs go homicidal. Get me those AI chips and make it fast, will you? Fast like, I need those chips now.
Where can I find these mechs?
Well, they were supposed to be on a trial run out to the border with Tavar. But as far as I know, they only got a short distance from the Horde. Let me upload their location beacons to your adjutor. Now, I'm not promising their trackers are working. Not if everything else is malfunctioning.
And if these coordinates are wrong?
Well, the recovery team said they'd found the mechs out by the old world runway. So there's a good chance they're still there.
Runway?
An old airstrip where planes used to... That doesn't matter. It's a big concrete road. Head out of the Horde and go west. You'll find it.
Concrete runway to the west. Got it. Why don't you fix those mechs yourself?
Oh, no, I've had no field training. Assembly lines, manufacturing, and repair in a nice warm workshop. That's what I do.
You bought me the goods. I mean, that's why you're talking to me, right? You have the goods. Where are the goods?
What goods?
Want? Goods! Goods! What the hell is what I want? How am I supposed to trade without goods?
You're a traitor.
I was, because you know what a trader needs? Goods!
It does not appear that this trader has lost everything. We should clarify what is in his possession before we talk terms.
What I have left in my possession is not available for sale. If it was, I'd sell it.
You don't have any goods.
No, it was a total fuck-up. The caravan that was bringing them went straight through Ripper country in the middle of breeding season. Guess how that good idea went. The men are dead, but the goods are sitting out there just waiting to be picked up. Unless some outlaw's taken them back to the fort already. Oh, fuck it. This was supposed to be my payday. But if you help me, it still could be. And in return, I can get you into the Hort. How about that?
I've already been to the Hort.
Then you want shards. I can sort that out if you get me the goods.
Where can I find these goods?
Head northwest, then follow the road west from there, and you'll find them for sure.
I'll find your goods.
Yeah, that's it, that's it! Finally, a break! Right.
What's up?
You've got a delivery to go to the Hort, right?
Are you asking me? Or are you telling me? Because I have no idea who you are.
Goddard sent me.
Goddard? Who's that? Oh. Wait. He's the guy working his ass off for a few dumbass robots. Okay, we can make a trade. What is it you want from me?
He needs some replacement parts.
Replacement parts? Oh yeah. I remember. Those special, particular replacement parts. Yeah, of course I have them on me. Packed well and top quality, as always. But now I have a question. Can you pay for these replacement parts?
Do you think I'd be here otherwise?
Well, you know, some people forget that important part of the trade.
Here are the shards for Goddard's delivery.
And? The rest?
The rest?
The rest that came about because of increased demand. Double what you've given me, to be exact. Do you need a lesson about supply and demand, or are you gonna pay what's needed?
You want me to demand that you give me the supply?
You want to keep doing business like that, and the supply will dry up entirely. But on this occasion, I'll split the difference with you. Give me another 50%, and we have a deal.
Here, take the shards.
There, you see? I knew we could come to an agreement. And you can be sure those replacement parts won't let you down. They're top quality. Your buyer will be very happy.
I'm attacking. Well again. We could learn much from these ruins.
Too easy.
Old world vehicles. There are some people who say they were worshipped. We have found numerous small reproductions of these cars. Perhaps every home had a place to pray to them.
Alpha 7 here. Have visual. No reaction to our radio signals. Over.
Keep after it. We're getting buzzed across on all our borders. We're going to be busy, Alpha 7. Over.
I've got a lock. They're engaging. Over.
Fake left, and engage. We have another incoming.
Permission to engage. You are cleared. You are cleared. Over.
Too easy.
Initiating combat. Over there.
I think I found your goods.
You did! You did!
Yes. Is this what you lost?
Yes! Yes, that's what I needed! Damn it, I'm back in business! So, what can I do for you? Shards? A trading permit for the Hort? A discount on goods, you name it!
Interesting. You could simply take the shards, or take the goods and trade yourself.
I want some of those goods I recovered.
Of course you do. Those locked crates got you curious, huh? Here, you can have them. And some ammunition. I bet you'll get through a lot of that. If you need more, you can find me in the Hort. See you around.
Carry on.
Yeah, I heard something similar happened in South Tavar.
Someone hears that.
Well, the blade is dull.
What did you think of the last sermon?
Listen, I have the AI chips from the combat mechs.
You have? Excellent. Give them here. Did you find the recovery team?
I'm afraid they're both dead.
Damn it. I said we shouldn't have sent engineers. I better find the error in these chips before we get any more casualties. Thanks for bringing these back. Unless you know how to reset a K4 drone mod, can you leave me in peace?
I got this crate from your supplier.
You came through. If this delivery is all present and correct, it means I can finally catch up with my backlist of repairs.
I thought you wouldn't take deliveries from an outlaw.
I got the blessing for it from the powers that be. The ends justify the means in times of emergency.
You're lying. What's really in this crate?
I told you, replacement parts.
Now try telling me the truth. Or do you want me to report this?
Okay. There's a shipment of stims in there. Before you start judging me, they're the only way I get this job done.
Aren't stims illegal here?
That's exactly why nobody can know about this. Look, I'm getting the job done, and this is how I'm getting it done. So what does it matter?
Was that everything?
Well, you still need pay. And I added a bit more. Just keep those stims secret, okay? Here.
I found out where the mutants are coming from.
So, make your report.
The mutants are coming from the northeast, as you said. They're concentrated by an Elex deposit not that far from the Horde. Your men there are dead.
That is what I feared. I will make preparations to send another unit. We have to finish those creatures before they attack again. Ah, I almost forgot. Your payment. Attention! Listen up, men. A new Elex deposit has been discovered. This is where the mutants are massing to attack the Horde. I want you to leave immediately and secure it. Kill any mutants in all albs you find. Secure that deposit so we can exploit it ourselves. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You're dismissed.
That building is an incredible feat of engineering. We clerics certainly know how to make science practical.
Tell me more about the clerics.
What would you like to know?
What's happening in the city?
Kalan is wise, but mysterious. Through the prophet Arvid, he warned us of the comet and the downfall of our world. He laid down the foundations for the clerics out of the ashes of the old civilization. To Kalan, knowledge and wisdom are sacred. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can find our way to the infinite skies and a true understanding of ourselves.
Infinite skies?
A place of true enlightenment and salvation. Kalan teaches us that the comet's fires will not be the only challenge we face in our quest for survival. If we are to save the people of this world, we must teach them Kalan's ways, that we must work together and gather all the knowledge we can. Because when the next catastrophe strikes our world, only those who have been prepared will survive.
Where did you get your technological knowledge?
Arvid himself left behind this knowledge. The gathering of old world knowledge and the order to further it was his greatest gift to all who have followed him. It has given us the machines that allow our way of life to continue. It has given us the technology we need to be ready for the next challenge we face. So, as you see, science and religion do not have to be mutually exclusive.
Tell me how promotion works within the Horde.
People who are new to our ranks are welcomed as an acolyte. Acolytes can learn the art of suggestion, train and learn the fundamentals of our way of life. The same applies for our legates and paladins. Each new rank brings new advantages, obligations, and privileges such as equipment.
So who are you, the welcoming committee?
I am adjudicator. I oversee everything in the Horde, from punishment to initiation. We don't have anything to say to each other, outlaw.
Unless you have official business here, please move along.
What are you studying?
Everything that brings us closer to our goal.
What does that mean?
It means passing Kalan's tests. Kalan only takes those who are pure, and so to preach his words, we must be the purest of all. And knowledge, facts, interpretation, and analysis are the purest form of all devotion. And science is the purest of all the forms of study. It brings clarity to the mind. To achieve purity of the soul, we must understand ourselves. The berserkers and the outlaws will never have the discipline for that. They live in the moment. We have committed ourselves to the future. May Kalan open the infinite skies for us all.
Do you also study the old world?
Of course. If we repeat the mistakes of our ancestors, it could lead to another catastrophe. That is one of the reasons why we only task those with the strongest wills to study. Who knows what corrupting influences these artifacts could have?
Where do you get the material to study?
It takes persistence and luck. We send out our reclamation squads to search old world ruins. First, the selected area has to be pacified. As soon as that is done, we begin salvaging the valuable pieces and bringing them here.
Those areas tend to be infested with mutants.
There's a lot of planning involved. But even so, there are expeditions that don't go perfectly. Kalan teaches that knowledge comes at a price, and it is those who dedicate themselves to recovery of these artifacts that pay the highest price. I'd better return to my duties. You must seek elsewhere for more answers.
You fucking asshole! You murdered my brother! You killed Spade!
You killed your own brother by taking that bet with the Scrap Baron.
You wanna put that on me?
Listen, you were told you shouldn't play him. You were told you couldn't win.
Even if I lost 1,000 games, he wouldn't have had the right to kill my brother. Well, you took blood as payment. So will I. A life for a life. Right here, right now.
Do you want to end up dead too?
So my life matters and his doesn't? You think I should just take this? No. You killed my brother. Now I'm going to kill you. You're dead.
Over there.
Over there. What a remarkable structure. An ingenious way of creating an ecosystem that is independent of the outside world. Over there. Over there.
I'm in.
Some sort of harbor complex. This area would trade with other states, across the sea, or bring other goods in from faraway lands. Sometimes I wonder what happened to those places when the comet hit.
Here's the inverse phase inductor.
Good, good, good. That will fix the inconsistencies in the first cycle. That means we shouldn't evaporate ourselves when trying to use this. Get the rest of the components and the Big Bang will finally bang and blast and vaporize. You better hurry, the Duke is waiting.
Here, the proprietary Edwards condenser.
I'll get that fitted right away. We're one step closer. That's it. That's all I need. This should finish the job. I hope. I'll need time to finish her, though. But then, she's gonna fly. You wait till you see her in action. This is gonna be incredible. This will take me some time, but you can tell the Duke everything is running smoothly here. Just about. I think. You can lead me to it and be ready for the light show.
Big Bang has been completed.
You got the job done?
First Alexator Tarek, you summoned me.
Yes. We need to order a new troop deployment. You are to move forces out of Edan to the border of Ignadon. So the hybrid orders, so his will must be done.
Ignadon, did the hybrid explain why we are to move troops from an area where we are short of forces to face an enemy incapable of threatening us?
It is not for the hybrid to explain himself. His will is the directive. The directive must be followed.
I serve the hybrid. All Elex to the hybrid. But with the converter in Edan silent, how are we to achieve that?
It is not for us to question the hybrid.
The Albs existed before the hybrid. We gathered Elex for ourselves without his guidance. Our first directive was to reach the next stage of evolution. How are we to achieve that if all our Elex goes to him?
The hybrid sees our future. Through him, we will evolve.
So, he says so. He always said. And yet he orders, he consumes, and we die.
It is for the greater purpose.
Have you ever asked yourself what will happen to us once we've harvested all the Elex from the free people? Where will he turn then?
The hybrid sees things that we do not. He saw the fall. The world ignored him, and all was fire. The Alps will not repeat that mistake. He sees our future, and his cause is ours. We must deliver his vision, efficiently. And no one can stand in its way, no matter their rank. You will begin the redeployment immediately, and without further question.
Yes, First Alexator. All Elex to the hybrid.
If that's true, then where is Big Bang now? Is it already on its way to its target?
No, it is still here.
I said the job was to be finished. It isn't finished until Big Bang is launched. So go and make sure it is sent to its target. Move!
He's gone. Conrad must have set off to deliver the Big Bang. If he's going to Ignadon, he must have gone north by the old greenhouse dome. I'd better get there soon if I'm going to stop him.
This is a dangerous area.
There's nothing here.
Yeah, it's been good. Stay cool.
Big Bang is at its target.
What the fuck are you talking about? If it was at its target, then the cleric stronghold would have been erased, annihilated. And we're still receiving communication signals coming from the Horde. Does that sound like it's been annihilated?
Conrad had different plans for Big Bang.
What are you talking about?
He built Big Bang to destroy Tavar.
You're saying that shithead betrayed me. I want him dead. Now.
He's already run.
Then find him, kill him, and you will be well rewarded.
How about you pay in advance?
You'll get paid once he's dead. Now get after him. Those fucking clerics. I should have known. Well, the fort will have to learn it was saboteurs. There is profit in this yet. And I will find another way to get rid of those bastards in Ignadon. Well, that was a hell of a plan there in the fort, wasn't it? Did you see the show? Hey! Big Bang didn't let me down. I think I fat outdid myself there. I'm proud of her.
You put a weapon of mass destruction in the hands of outlaws.
A weapon that would destroy them. The Duke working to wipe out his own men.
Come on, you must see the justice in that. The humor, it was hilarious.
Do you see me laughing?
What? What's the problem? You didn't die? Oh no. You destroyed my masterpiece instead. You'd rather the Duke unleashed that power on Ignadon or Idan? Yes, I built it. But he knew what he wanted, and he would have found someone else to do it. Ignadon as a crater, and Tavar as all-powerful? How is that good for anyone? You should be thanking me for trying.
What are you doing now?
Take a break and do some thinking. It's gonna take something else to follow up after Big Bang. So I need a little bit of time to do some planning. Although...
The Duke wants you dead.
Yeah, I bet he does. If I was him, I'd want me dead. I guess I'm lucky. I'm free. Life is a prison, and we all serve our time.
Why did you want to destroy the Horde?
The balance of power. With them gone, we'd control all the technology this side of Zakor. It's not like those Berserkers want it. And with the clerics gone, the Albs should take care of the Berserkers for me.
And you believe Conrad would destroy his own kind?
He's pretty damn convincing. I've not been caught out like that for a long time.
Conrad is dead.
And did you make the bastard suffer?
You wanted him dead. He's dead.
Well, that's the main thing. Here, take this. But keep all this to yourself. Understand?
better to lose a good friend than your sense of humor.
I want to become a captain.
Okay, you earned it. From this day on, you only take orders from the top. You are the Duke's face and the Duke's voice. So do the Duke's duty. You should go to our provisions master. He has instructions to sell you anything he has in stock. Armor, weapons, anything you want. Have fun with that.
What goods have you got?
But of course. Talk is cheap. Get out there and get me profits.
A new captain in our midst. If you want, you can buy your new armor here. But be warned, it's not cheap.
Show me what you've got.